Tonight, we're taking a look back to one of Texas's deadliest massacres. This happening in a town near Waco. The video you're seeing here is from that fire that's dating back 30 years.
This was the scene at Mount Carmel Center, a building used by a religious cult known as the Branch Davidians. Dozens of people died that day as a 51-day standoff came to an end.
And law enforcement from across the state responded to that scene, including Smith County Sheriff Larry Smith.
Our Jose Alonso shares what Smith and other East Texans experienced during that mission.
30 years ago, law officials say members of the Branch Davidians set their compound on fire, ending an almost 2-month standoff, commonly called the Waco Siege. Smith County Sheriff Larry Smith says that's not what he calls it.
It was simply the execution of a federal search and arrest warrant.
Smith was a 36-year-old ATF agent stationed in Tyler when he got the call about how the execution of the search warrant went wrong.
We just got home from church and Sunday school. I walked in my house, turned on the TV, and I saw one of my friends on top of the compound there at Waco being shot at.
Before attempting to enter the Branch Davidians complex, ATF was notified they had lost their element of surprise, but command staff still planned to continue forward. Smith says he believes the pressure to continue may have lied on cost and how many agents were brought over from multiple divisions.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm not validating that by any stretch of imagination. It was absolutely wrong. They should not have gone. But that's what I suspect was their mindset when they were making that decision.
Another current Tyler resident was there during the siege as a special agent for the U.S. Treasury Department.
So I started with the investigation itself, and then I was called on to be present as on an arrest support team for ATF at the time of the execution of the search warrant on February 28th.
Daniel Morris recently wrote an over 300-page book detailing what happened in the course of those days.
And I wanted to finally set the record straight and write a true story about what really happened so people will know how the fire started, everything.
Last month, Netflix premiered a new documentary named Waco, American Apocalypse. A 3-episode series that had a similar approach to Morris's book in interviewing those who were there during the event.
And I was pleased that they came to the same conclusions and found the same things I did, which are just factual presentation of what happened.
Sheriff Smith also agrees with the series' accuracy.
I mean, there's been a lot of documentaries and about this situation. Every time one comes up, do you happen to feel like I need to watch this?
Oh, I absolutely. I watch it just to see how accurate it is, and I'll tell you right now, the first 2 were trash. Had they turned loose of several documents and several recordings, the whole general public at large would understand what was going on and understand the truth. And that was hidden for years and years until this most recent documentary came up.
After his death, Vernon Howell, better known as David Koresh, was buried at the Tyler Memorial Park Cemetery. The sheriff says he had East Texas ties by being raised around the Palestine and Chandler areas. Smith says it doesn't bother him that Koresh was laid to rest in the county he's in charge of.
That's his body. His soul is gone. His soul, I don't think, is up that way. I think it's more down that way, would be my expectations.
Smith has been in law enforcement for 46 years and says since the standoff, ATF has gotten a bad rap that sometimes they deserve.
They've got to live with their mistakes. And you don't look at the bottom line, the management bottom line, you look at taking care of your men and women that you're responsible for to make sure they get home at the end of each shift.
Reporting in Tyler, Jose Alonso, CBS 19.